Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Having or fostering a warm or friendly and informal atmosphere. An intimate cocktail lounge. Having mutual interests or affections, of established friendship. Pretending she is on an intimate footing with those she slanders. Imply as a possibility. Concerning things deeply private and personal. Intimate correspondence. Involved in a sexual relationship. The intimate, or sexual, relations between husband and wife. Give to understand. Thoroughly acquainted through study or experience. This girl, so intimate with nature. Innermost or essential. The intimate structure of matter. Someone to whom private matters are confided. Marked by close acquaintance, association, or familiarity. Intimate friend. Used euphemistically to refer to the genitals. He touched her intimate parts. Having or fostering a warm or friendly and informal atmosphere. Had a cozy chat. A padded cloth covering to keep a teapot warm. Enjoying or affording comforting warmth and shelter, especially in a small space. A cozy nook near the fire. Suggesting connivance. A cozy arrangement with the police. Having or fostering a warm or friendly and informal atmosphere. A relaxed informal manner. Not officially recognized or controlled. An informal agreement. Not formal. Conservative people unaccustomed to informal dress. Used of spoken and written language. Usually followed by, with, well informed about or knowing thoroughly. Familiar with the complex machinery. Having mutual interests or affections, of established friendship. On familiar terms. A spirit, usually in animal form, that acts as an assistant to a witch or wizard. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. A person attached to the household of a high official, as a pope or bishop, who renders service in return for support. Well known or easily recognized. A familiar figure. Within normal everyday experience. Common and ordinary, not strange. Familiar ordinary objects found in every home. Make a proposal. Declare a plan for something. Call to mind. Drop a hint. Intimate by a hint. Imply as a possibility. The evidence suggests a need for more clarification. Not expressed. Secret, or private, thoughts. An enlisted man of the lowest rank in the Army or Marines. Our prisoner was just a private and knew nothing of value. Concerning things deeply private and personal. Private family matters. Concerning one person exclusively. Each room has a private bath. Confined to particular persons or groups or providing privacy. A private place. Involved in a sexual relationship. The intimate, or sexual, relations between husband and wife. Having or involving sex. Sexual reproduction. Of or relating to or characterized by sexuality. Sexual orientation. Describe roughly or briefly or give the main points or summary of. Give to understand. Give to understand. I insinuated that I did not like his wife. Introduce or insert oneself in a subtle manner. He insinuated himself into the conversation of the people at the nearby table. Highly educated, having extensive information or understanding. A knowledgeable critic. Thoroughly acquainted through study or experience. Knowledgeable about the technique of painting. Alert and fully informed. Surprisingly knowledgeable about what was going on. An injectable form of benzodiazepine, trade name Versed, useful for sedation and for reducing pain during uncomfortable medical procedures. Thoroughly acquainted through study or experience. Confined to an exclusive group. Privy to inner knowledge. Located inward. Beethoven's manuscript looks like a bloody record of a tremendous inner battle. Innermost or essential. The inner logic of cubism. Exclusive to a center, especially a center of influence. Inner regions of the organization. Inside or closer to the inside of the body. The inner ear. Located or occurring within or closer to a center. An inner room. Inside the country. The nation's internal politics. Located inward. An internal sense of righteousness. Innermost or essential. The internal contradictions of the theory. Occurring within an institution or community. Happening or arising or located within some limits or especially surface. Internal organs. Someone to whom private matters are confided. Inclined to help or support, not antagonistic or hostile. A government friendly to our interests. Characteristic of or befitting a friend. Friendly advice. Easy to understand or use. User-friendly computers. Troops belonging to or allied with your own military forces. Of or belonging to your own country's forces or those of an ally. In friendly territory. Cease to operate or cause to cease operating. The owners decided to move and to close the factory. Come to a close. The concert closed with a nocturne by Chopin. Not far distant in time or space or degree or circumstances. She was close to tears. Of textiles. A close weave. Marked by fidelity to an original. A close translation. Fill or stop up. Can you close the cracks with caulking? Inclined to secrecy or reticence about divulging information. Although they knew her whereabouts, her friends kept close about it. Near in time or place or relationship. The bullet didn't come close. Move so that an opening or passage is obstructed. Make shut. In an attentive manner. He remained close on his guard. Lacking fresh air. The dreadfully close atmosphere. The last section of a communication. The temporal end, the concluding time. They were playing better at the close of the season. Come together, as if in an embrace. Her arms closed around her long-lost relative. The concluding part of any performance. Become closed. The windows closed with a loud bang. Crowded. Close quarters. Unite or bring into contact or bring together the edges of. Close the circuit. Giving or spending with reluctance. Very close, or near, with his money. Of a contest or contestants, evenly matched. A close contest. Fitting closely but comfortably. A close fit. At or within a short distance in space or time or having elements near each other. Close to noon. Bar access to. Due to the accident, the road had to be closed for several hours. Be priced or listed when trading stops. The stock market closed high this Friday. Bring together all the elements or parts of. Management closed ranks. Cause a window or an application to disappear on a computer desktop. Change one's body stance so that the forward shoulder and foot are closer to the intended point of impact. Close in relevance or relationship. A close family. Complete a business deal, negotiation, or an agreement. We closed on the house on Friday. Confined to specific persons. A close secret. Draw near. The probe closed with the space station. Engage at close quarters. Close with the enemy. Finish a game in baseball by protecting a lead. The relief pitcher closed with 2 runs in the second inning. Finish or terminate, meetings, speeches, etc. The meeting was closed with a charge by the chairman of the board. Rigorously attentive, strict and thorough. Close supervision. Strictly confined or guarded. Kept under close custody. Used of hair or haircuts. A close military haircut. A short newspaper article about a particular person or group. Concerning or affecting a particular person or his or her private life and personality. A personal favor. Intimately concerning a person's body or physical being. Personal hygiene. Particular to a given individual. Of or arising from personality. Personal magnetism. Indicating grammatical person. Personal verb endings. Stimulating sexual desire. Marked by or tending to arouse sexual desire or interest. Feeling sexy. Having experience. Having knowledge or skill from observation or participation. Having experience. Having knowledge or skill from observation or participation. Belonging to a thing by its very nature. Form was treated as something intrinsic, as the very essence of the thing. Situated within or belonging solely to the organ or body part on which it acts. Intrinsic muscles. Belonging to a thing by its very nature. Have as a logical consequence. Have as a necessary feature. Suggest that someone is guilty. Express or state indirectly. Suggest as a logically necessary consequence, in logic. A slight indication. A just detectable amount. A hint mockery in her manner. Drop a hint. Intimate by a hint. A slight but appreciable amount. An indirect suggestion. An indication of potential opportunity. A member of the Religious Society of Friends founded by George Fox. The Friends have never called themselves Quakers. A person who backs a politician or a team, etc. They are friends of the library. An associate who provides cooperation or assistance. A person with whom you are acquainted. We are friends of the family. A person you know well and regard with affection and trust. He was my best friend at the university. Kiss, embrace, or fondle with sexual passion. Write all the required information onto a form. Make out a form. Detect with the senses. I can't make out the faces in this photograph. Succeed in doing, achieving, or producing something with the limited or inadequate means available. Have sexual intercourse with. Proceed or get along. Make out an issue. Comprehend. I cannot make out what this politician is saying. Imply or suggest. Try to establish. A burial vault, usually for some famous person. A facility where things can be deposited for storage or safekeeping. A person to whom a secret is entrusted. A female confidant. A person to whom a secret is entrusted. An assistant who handles correspondence and clerical work for a boss or an organization. A desk used for writing. A person who is head of an administrative department of government.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.